Hello everyone and welcome back to Zielonka. So, despite what I sound like, I do actually feel better today. Thank you for all your concerned messages. But, we're doing well. So I have made a decision. Nobody commented on the subsoiler versus plough question, so I want the subsoiler anyway. We want it for normal fields, so we're going to give it a go. I'm also going to buy a bucket, and we can tidy up the rest of that sugar beet that we left on the field. There's only a tiny little bit. I'm hoping that we can put it into the silo on the farm. If we can't, we'll have to go and sell it, but it's not going to be worth a lot of money at all. It's a tiny little bit. Right, here we are. We're here. Let's get those bits bought. So I need front loader tools, bucket. Ooh, there's a new one. A very small one though. That's the one I want. Yep. Oh, do I want to do the chopped one? No, probably not. Too big for our needs at the minute. Let's buy that. And subsoilers now. Will it be part of? Is it that one? Let's see combinations. That's the one. What configurations are there? Ah, fertilizer distribution unit. Yes, we definitely want that. Okay. Buy. I'm hoping that's just going to attach to the back of the tractor so I can take it home. We shall see. That is going to be a very useful addition, I think, because it'll basically be subsoiling and fertilizing before we seed, both using the same hoppers. Right, well, I do see the immediate issue with this. Yes. This is heavy. Well, you can always use more weights, can't you? Which one? Let's get another one of these. Yeah. We'll pick up the weight first, I think. And then try that again. If it still does it, I'll have to come down with the rest of the train. The seed train. Alright, let's try again. Not brilliant, but better. At least the wheels are on the floor now. Okay, let's get this monstrosity back to the farm. Here we are then. I'm going to drop this off just here. Try not to scratch the doors of the barn. And then now selecting the front weight might be difficult. There we go, actually, not that difficult. We'll lower that down and take that off there to put it on the back, and then before we do anything else, we shall go and deal with that pile of sugar beet, and then we'll need to go and get some more fertilizer to put into the the fertilising unit. Once we're settled in and we've got stuff growing in every field, I want to get another big field, and I want to get another big field for canola, so we can do a mass load of oil for the crisp factory, the potato processing plant. Well, that worked rather nicely. Tell you what, this case tractor doesn't half look small compared to the other bits and pieces I've got here. I thought it was bigger than that, but no, look, it's tiny compared to the Fiat. I thought it was roughly the same size physically. I know that the Fiat's got more power, but anyway, let's get our pallet forks back on, and we'll go pick up some more bags of fertiliser. Okay, here we are with the fertiliser. I've just got 2 bags. I very much doubt that'll be enough. But, well, I can't carry any more than that. Right, so what I need is to pick up the hopper. And to eject the seeder. Oh, what I also need to do is eject the seed. Now, how do I do that? Not enough space to unload, so I am pressing the right button, I just want not enough space. Oh, hello, that's not it. Ah. Well, that's put it right in the way, hasn't it? Oh, let's sort this out. All this seed will need to go back in as soon as we've subsoiled. But for now, it needs to go in here out the way. Right. Now, we need to get this aligned, which is probably easier said than done. Oh look, it wants to take the fertiliser already, so let's do that then. I'll get it out of the way at least. But no, it's not going to fill it up. It's going to be 50%, oh no, 40% of it, wow. And then we need to just pick up the subsoiler. Right, let's go and try it. I'm going to do it on the sorghum field to start with. It seems like a massive bit of kit for such small fields, but I do want to progress to bigger fields, so alright, let's unfold and see what sort of working width we've got. Not a lot, but that's okay. Right. Do I need to switch it on or anything? Probably not. Just lower it. It's on automatically when lowered. There we go. And it is not putting any nitrogen into the ground. Why is this? Oh, it is putting nitrogen into the ground. I had to switch it on. Activate automatic application rate. I don't understand why it put some in there but hasn't put any in anywhere else. And now it's putting it in here. I just don't understand. What is happening? No crop detected. Seed first for better results? But it's a subsoiler. I am super confused right now. If anybody knows what I'm doing wrong, please let me know. Because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Not a post-seeding subsoiler, is it? That would be ridiculous, surely. I don't understand. Was it because I had automatic application rate or whatever? If I deactivate automatic application rate, which I have, well now it's got the goal right up. Oh, I don't know. I'm just going to get on the subsoil field. Then we're going to do the other field. And we'll figure it out another time. Hopefully with your guys' help. Alright, just in case anyone was wondering, I think I've figured it out. I've basically switched over to manual application rate, and I'm putting in 100 kilograms of nitrogen per hectare, just as a sort of a base level. I know it doesn't meet the target, but I don't know what the target is for the crop yet, so I'm adding some in just to make it sort of pretty good. And when we have seeded, we can spread more fertilizer, and it won't need as much fertilizer as we would have done if I hadn't have done this. It's all very confusing and complicated, but that's the way I've done it, so that's what we're doing. Right, we'll crack on and get the rest done. There we go, one field subsoiled, and that is pretty good. It has pulled a lot of stones up, but they're not huge, I don't think. Let's check the map, I don't think they're big stones. No, small stones. We don't worry about them straight away. I do want to get this field done as well, but I'm still skeptical that a subsoiler is going to cut it. I think we're going to need a plough. Just because of... I think I've done this experiment in the past. Well, it is going to do it, but I still think it will say it needs... Oh no! No, it doesn't say it needs ploughing. So subsoilers do now work after root crops. Fantastic! Well, that means we don't need to get a plough. And I can put in nitrogen at the same time. I'll keep it going at the same rate of nitrogen. We're going to put canola into this field anyway. Do you know, I'd love to get one of these bigger fields around us. Let's have a quick look. What's in them to start with? That was cultivated and ready to go. That one's cultivated and ready to go. What sort of prices are we looking at? It includes that woodland up there. 95,000, not too bad. 62,000 for an arguably bigger field. Oh, that includes loads of grassland as well, so that's why it's 143,000. That is very tempting. Very tempting. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to buy it. Check, there is actually nothing in it at the minute. It's been ploughed even. Has stones? What about... I bet it's got no nitrogen. Oh, I won't know, will I? Let's do it. Let's buy it. Right, I want canola in that field as well. Superb. It has been ploughed, so it would be ready. Look at that, it's even been lined. Fantastic. I think I'll have to get a a soil sampler. I think that would be a good buy. Alright, in the meantime, I'm going to get this field done. I mean, I'm going to do... I think I'll do it off camera, because you've just seen me do that one. That's taken enough time in itself. So, I will jump cut to the end, and I'll see you when we're finished. Okay, so I've decided on a bit of a change of plan. I'm going to let a worker carry on here. Get the majority done. Hopefully he or she will be doing alright. Let's have a look. Oh, she. Hopefully she will be doing alright. And I'm going to... Oh, I left this running. Oh, that was naughty of me, wasn't it? I'm going to go get a soil sampler. I think this is the perfect tractor for it. Just want to remove this weight off the back here. We're going to go sample our new field. I also want to pick up a crop sensor. So I'm going to leave the front loader here as well. Crop sensor is going to be good. Crop sensor. That's what I want. Customize standard. Twinkle. No, I don't want to wait. Do I want to wait on it? I might want to wait on it because I'll be using it with a spreader, won't I? Yep, let's get a weight on it. And then this one will save me a lot of money in the long run. Okay, let's go and pick them up. Very naughty for leaving this tractor running while I was doing all that subsoiling. That'll damage the environment. There's our potato factory. Well, not our potato factory, but the potato factory we do want to get. Over there. Long way to go before that, though. I did try, and the sugar beet will not go into the silo on the farm. Kind of expected, to be perfectly honest. I will take it to a sell point before the end of today. But I'm not going to bother renting the train for it. It's only a tiny little bit, so we'll go to the other sell point that was accepting sugar beet. I'm surprised that that starting farm doesn't start with all its buildings when you don't pick it as a starting farm. Strange. I don't know if that's a glitch from Giants there or an oversight, but it is a bit odd. Alright, let's pick that up. Right, so the crop sensor we actually won't be using until we're doing fertilising. But it definitely will be handy. I've never actually used it before. Not even outside of YouTube. So not in any of the series that I... well, not series, but any of the gameplay I used to do before I started the channel. Oh, look at that. Front 3-point linkage swinging around with all that weight on it. God, that can't be good for it. We won't be using it on this tractor anyway, I don't think. We probably... Oh no, we will be using it on this tractor because it's... yeah, because this is the one with the road crop tyres. So yeah, as I was saying, I haven't used this this sensor before, so it'll be a bit of a learning curve for me. I think we will go and put it down with the spreader over here. There we go. I feel like we might have too many weights now. Nah, you can't ever have too many weights, surely. Although if we've got this subsoiler, we probably do have an unnecessary cultivator. Having said that, not every field needs to be subsoiled after it's been done, so... Right, for the first 3 fields we've already bought the soil information. Probably a bit trigger happy on that, but we've done it anyway. We won't need to do that anymore. We've got a soil sampler now. What on earth is he doing up this end? Oh. I'm going to have to fix that after, aren't I? Right, in the meantime, to get this unfolded, and get some samples done. We'll head up one side first and back down the other. Oh. Did I just press fold and I didn't want to? Yes, I think I might have done. Huh. Soil sample 1 taken. Right. I can nearly cover the whole thing with one go anyway, but we'll be alright. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I want to do that. Right, okay, so don't know how many samples we'll need up here. I don't think it'll be many. Do need to make sure that we are getting all of the field in. I don't know what the most efficient way of doing this is, but right, I'm going to continue. Get all this field sampled. Then we'll find out what sort of soil we're dealing with. Right, there we go. How do I send these soil samples for analysis? There we go. Okay. Let's fold it up. We'll take it back up and put it in the shed. This sort of expensive and delicate bit of equipment needs to be kept inside. Right, what sort of a mess is he making over here then? Oh, soil samples analysed already. Look at that. Let's have a quick look. 0 nitrogen, but pH not bad. Loamy sand and sandy loam. Oh, it's not brilliant, but it's not terrible either. At least it's not silty clay. So I'm pretty pleased with that, if I'm honest. Eventually, I want that sort of field for doing the potatoes. And yes. Maybe I could join these 3 fields together at some point and have it as canola. We shall see. In the meantime, Let's get this tucked in here around the corner. That should do nicely there. Won't need it again for a little while, unless we buy more fields, which is possible, but improbable. Alright, let's get my front loader back on. And we wait. Alright, we can leave that there now. You're not doing a grand job, lass, I'll tell you that. But anyway, you can carry on for a bit, fill your boots. What can I do? Let's have a look. So, we can't plant anything now until... Because what we want is plant potatoes in March. And canola. Oh god, we've missed the window for canola. Can't do that in the spring. So we'll have to do that next year. Well, that's pants. We could get an oat crop in. And then as soon as that's harvested, we'll get the canola in. Probably do that then. If we do a crop of oats... excuse me. We'll do a crop of oats in 3 of the fields. So, in the meantime, let's go and sell this 1,508 litres of sugar beet. Right. Sugar beet. Farmer's market it is. Not because it is the best price, but because it is... I want to say the easiest. Ah, it's right there. Oh, so it's not too far away. It is a new bit of the map that we haven't been to before. Well, apart from the flyover initially. But let's go and have a little mooch around while our workers finishing off that field there. We'll do this in real time so that you can see different parts of the map that we haven't driven to before. Not too far to the farmer's market. You need to turn left, down to the end, turn right, and we're pretty much there. So yeah, we're getting into that winter period at the minute. Probably won't hang around too long in January and February. In fact, I think we'll be in March by the end of the next episode, to be perfectly honest. So tomorrow we go back to the regular scheduling. So we'll go back to Survival Challenge. In fact, it's the last 2 episodes of Survival Challenge this weekend. And then we'll go back to Griffin, Indiana on Monday, Tuesday. Purbeck Wednesday, Thursday. And Survival Roleplay on Friday. Then Zielonka will take over next weekend from Survival Challenge. Okay. Let's see how many pennies we get for this. Well, that's £400 that I didn't have before. Should we have a quick look around, see if there's any apples? Might be able to make a quick £5,000. Finding an apple. Not holding my breath. Yes, I don't think so today. Not here anyway. There be no apples. Huh. Authorised personnel only. It's amazing how you can order workers these days. Right. We'll head back to the farm then. Lots of different buildings around here, which is quite cool. What's that one over there? There's got to be something interesting. Oh, 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 I'm going across. Let's have a quick look. Ah, it looks like the dairy. Yes, that looks like a dairy. Well, it's not a bad looking dairy, and they've got plenty of sheds as well for storage, and a house for the owner. Maybe one day we can own that. Right, I'm going to cut up any traffic if I mooch across. There we go. Let's head back to the farm, and hopefully our worker has nearly finished off that field. Yeah, so I think putting in an oat crop in most of the fields would be a good idea. I want to put in potatoes, obviously, in some of them. Now, I know there are, in the new DLC, there is ridge cutters. Now, the ridge cutters add an extra amount of fertilizer. I don't know if that works on potatoes or not. See, I think the potato planters have got the ridge cutters built into them, which is fine. That's a nice big harvester there. £215,000. You'd expect it to be a nice big harvester. That's also a nice big harvester. And it's got a bigger hopper. Ah, but that one doesn't need a Harlem topper. But the Harlem topper's 10,000, so overall the price of those are the same. 200 horsepower and 65 horsepower. We should be able to do that with a Massey Ferguson. Right, that's a 6 metre working width. I would definitely like to go for that one if I can. But we are getting down to the bones of our money now. We're really going to have to consider how we progress from here, because I know we need to get, well, not only do we need to get the potato processing plant, but we also need to get the oil processing plant to be able to deliver the oil to make the potato chips. We also need, oh dear, we might have to get some loans. Specifically, I think, to get the production facilities. Now, we are pulling up bigger stones in this field, much bigger stones than we were in the other field. But that's kind of expected after a root crop. So, yeah. Anyway, I will skip to the end. Well, not to the end, but I'll skip to when she's finished. And I'll finish off the last little bit. Just a couple of up and down the fields, I think, should work out nicely. She's only got one more run to do. And then we can start to think and plan a bit more. We are now down to £289,000, which isn't a small amount of money. But when you want to get into potato farming, it is, because, as we've just proved, the planter itself costs over 100,000. And then the harvester costs 215,000. So, yeah. Lots to consider. Maybe I went a bit overboard in buying that field so quickly, but that was only 65,000, so... yes. Right, anyway, I'm going to crack on and get this done. Well, there we go. That's that field completely done. It is now snowing, which is beautiful. So I'm going to take the seeder, subsoiler I should say, back to the shed. I think we'll leave the subsoiling part of it outside. Pop it next to the shed. Don't think it can suffer from being in the rain. In the snow, sorry. In real life, obviously it will, but obviously not here. Drop that down. There we go. And we'll put this bit back in the shed. Because the next time we use it... Oh, yes, I'm going to have to... There we go. I'll empty that out of it. Next time we use it, we'll be using it as a seeder. Right, let's try and get this in there a bit better than that. Much better, there we go. Nope. Not lined up at all well. Oh. Now I've hit the garage wall. Well, I'm doing very badly at the minute. As you can see. Right. That should do it. Yes. There we go. Super. Right. We might as well switch that off there. It's doing well. We've got the seed there ready for next time. I'm gonna go in and get myself a nice cup of hot chocolate. No, I'm not. I'm going to put these 2 pallets away first. The last thing we want is damp fertilizer. So. Well, I was hoping to get both at the same time, so let's see if we can. Yeah, there we go. Okay. What we'll do is we'll try and put it into the fertilizer spreader just to tidy things up a bit, because that's where we will be needing it next time. There we go. Superb. That will keep it nice and dry. Certainly won't fill the spreader either. And we'll tuck this little tractor here just in the gap to give it a bit of shelter. There we go. Right, now it's hot chocolate time. So, right. I think we've done pretty well today. So, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.